Have you ever pondered over the relentless pursuit to assassinate one of history's most infamous figures, Adolf Hitler? This question begs exploration into a series of high-stakes plots, each aiming to dethrone the dictator who held the world captive with his reign of terror. Imagine the courage it took to stand against such a tyrant, to risk everything in the pursuit of justice. From the early whispers of resistance to the daring plans of Operation Valkyrie, each attempt tells a tale of bravery and defiance, of men and women willing to risk it all. These stories are not just about the pursuit of Hitler's downfall, but about the indomitable human spirit, the yearning for freedom, and the lengths to which people will go to fight against oppression. These are tales of valor and daring, of sacrifice and resilience. Join us as we delve into the intricate web of resistance, tracing the steps of those daring enough to challenge Hitler's tyranny. Our journey begins in the early 1930s, at the dawn of Hitler's rise to power. As the world moved to the rhythm of the Roaring Twenties, a sinister shadow was slowly spreading across Germany. This was a time of political upheaval and social unrest, a fertile ground for the emergence of a man who would soon become one of history's most notorious figures, Adolf Hitler. How did it all start? The first known attempts to assassinate Hitler were as audacious as they were desperate. One of the earliest plots can be traced back to 1930, 3 years before Hitler's appointment as the Chancellor of Germany. A group of dedicated individuals, driven by a shared dread of Hitler's growing influence, banded together in a daring bid to stop the march of Nazism. Among the key figures involved in these early attempts was Beppo Romer, a former Freikorps member turned anti-Nazi activist. Romer's deep-seated hatred for Hitler and his regime was born out of a staunch belief in democracy, and he was willing to risk everything to protect it. However, his plot to kidnap Hitler was foiled, leading to his arrest and subsequent imprisonment. Then there was Maurice Bavaud, a Swiss theology student who believed he was on a divine mission to eliminate Hitler. Bavaud planned to shoot Hitler during a public rally in Munich, but his plan fell apart when he was unable to secure a suitable vantage point. Captured and convicted of high treason, Bavaud was executed in Berlin's Plötzensee prison. These early plots, though unsuccessful, were not in vain. Each attempt, each failure, served to embolden others, sparking a flame of resistance that would continue to burn throughout the years. They painted a grim picture of the lengths individuals were willing to go to in an attempt to stop Hitler's reign of terror. These early plots, though unsuccessful, marked the beginning of a relentless pursuit to bring Hitler down. They set the stage for a series of daring conspiracies that would follow, each one a testament to the indomitable spirit of those who dared to challenge tyranny. As World War II raged on, the attempts to assassinate Hitler became more daring. Amidst the chaos and destruction, a determined group of conspirators came together, united by a common purpose: to bring an end to Hitler's reign of terror. Among these brave souls was a man named Henning von Tresckow, a high-ranking officer in the German army. Disgusted by the atrocities committed by the Nazi regime, Tresckow was driven by a deep sense of duty to his country and the moral courage to act against the monstrous dictator. He masterminded several plots to assassinate Hitler, each more daring and intricate than the last. Yet, each attempt was met with failure, sometimes due to sheer bad luck, and other times due to the uncanny ability of Hitler to evade death. Then there was Klaus von Stauffenberg, another high-ranking officer in the Wehrmacht, who joined the conspiracy against Hitler. Inspired by Tresckow's determination, Stauffenberg would later emerge as a key figure in what is arguably the most audacious plot to assassinate Hitler, Operation Valkyrie. But that's a story for another time. These plots, audacious as they were, came with grave consequences. Each failure brought about a wave of brutal reprisals from the Nazi regime. Countless lives were lost, not just the conspirators themselves, but also their families and anyone remotely connected to them. The stakes were unimaginably high, yet these men and women remained resolute, undeterred by the grim reality of their situation. Their actions were a testament to their unwavering belief in a better future, a future free from the tyranny of Hitler's rule. They were willing to risk everything, even their lives, for the sake of their country and the hope of a world free from the horrors of the Holocaust. These were the wartime conspiracies, intricate plots woven together by brave individuals committed to the cause of resistance. Their efforts, though ultimately unsuccessful, were far from futile. They served as a beacon of hope and defiance in a world consumed by darkness and despair. Despite the increasing risks, the resolve to end Hitler's reign of terror remained unyielding. Perhaps the most well-known attempt on Hitler's life was Operation Valkyrie. A daring plot, it was conceived by a group of high-ranking German officials. They saw the tide of war turning and knew that Hitler's tyranny must end for Germany to have a chance at peace. Colonel Klaus von Stauffenberg, a decorated war hero, was at the center of this clandestine operation. Deeply disillusioned by the atrocities he'd witnessed, he was driven by a profound sense of duty to his country. He was the embodiment of a patriot, willing to risk it all in the pursuit of a better future for Germany. The plan was as intricate as it was audacious. Operation Valkyrie was designed to use Hitler's own emergency plan against him. In the event of his death, a chain of command would be activated, mobilizing the reserve army to maintain order. The conspirators sought to exploit this, intending to eliminate Hitler and use the ensuing chaos to seize control. The day of reckoning came on July 20th, 1944. Stauffenberg attended a meeting at Hitler's Wolf's Lair field headquarters, carrying a briefcase packed with explosives. The bomb detonated, but a twist of fate saved Hitler from the lethal blast. The ramifications of Operation Valkyrie's failure were dire. The conspirators were swiftly rounded up and executed, their dreams of a free Germany extinguished. Hitler's grip on the nation tightened, his paranoia fueling a brutal wave of purges. Yet, in the ashes of their defeat, the legacy of these brave men lived on. Their audacious plot served as a beacon of resistance, a testament to the courage of those willing to stand up against tyranny. They dared to challenge the seemingly invincible Hitler, demonstrating to the world that even in the darkest times, there are those who fight for justice. Operation Valkyrie, though unsuccessful, symbolized the unwavering courage of those who dared to stand against Hitler. Their sacrifice, their audacity, and their unwavering belief in a better future continue to inspire and remind us of the power of resistance against tyranny. The relentless pursuit to assassinate Hitler was more than a series of failed plots. It was a testament to humanity's resilience, to the audacity of hope, and to the incredible courage of those who dared to stand against tyranny. The legacy of these attempts is as complex as the plots themselves. These weren't mere acts of defiance against a dictator. They were the sparks of resistance that ignited the struggle for freedom, which resonated beyond the borders of Nazi Germany. The impact on Hitler's reign was significant. Each attempt, each plot, each plan to end his rule served as a constant reminder of the opposition he faced, not only from the Allies abroad, but also from within his own ranks. These attempts chipped away at the false facade of invincibility he had carefully constructed around himself, and with every attempt, Hitler's paranoia grew, leading to a tightening of security that further isolated him. But the effects of these assassination attempts extended beyond Hitler. They served as a catalyst for change, inspiring others to resist and to challenge the status quo. The plots against Hitler sent a powerful message to the world. Resistance, even in the face of overwhelming odds, is not only possible, but necessary. These attempts also had a profound impact on the war itself. They demonstrated to the Allied forces that there were elements within Germany willing to defy Hitler. This bolstered the morale of the Allies and further delegitimized Hitler's regime in the eyes of the world. But perhaps most importantly, these assassination attempts have shaped our understanding of history. They remind us of the power of individuals to effect change, of the courage it takes to stand up to tyranny, and of the enduring spirit of resistance. Expert analysis reveals deeper layers to this legacy. The plots against Hitler represented a clash of ideologies, a struggle between those who believed in freedom and those who espoused hate. They were a testament to the human capacity for hope, even in the darkest of times. But these plots also serve as a cautionary tale. They remind us of the dangers of unchecked power and the dire consequences of complacency in the face of injustice. They underscore the imperative of vigilance, of standing up against tyranny, no matter the cost. In reflecting on this legacy, we must remember the courage and sacrifice of those who dared to resist, who dared to plot against a dictator, who dared to hope for a better world. Their stories are a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. These daring acts of resistance, though unsuccessful, left an indelible mark on history, reminding us of the courage it takes to challenge tyranny. And so, as we delve into the past, we find not only a story of failed plots, but a legacy of resistance, a testament to the audacity of hope, and a beacon of courage that continues to inspire us today.